Welcome back to the Fish Tank right here on the Miami Dolphins Podcast Network. Seth Levitt, DJ Preach is back there on the ones and twos, and my main man, OJ McDuffie. Juice, we're back in the Wingfield living room.
We're in the building, man, again.
Again.
Back in the building, man.
I don't know what you did.
Man, please.
But things are looking up for
It's always
Fish
about
Tank.
you, big son.
It's definitely not
You're the
about
one
me.
that knows everybody,
When it was
and that's how
about me,
get
we
in.
were like out back there in the construction site or something.
Yeah. And you know, this a tough one. This is a tough interview today, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For guys like we got in the tank today, always been my nemesis.
This is a matchup I've been looking forward
nemesis,
to.
bro. But it's outstanding, man. Toughest job in the secondary coming up right here.
In the slot.
In the slot.
Oh, I can't wait to ask him about it. Nik Needham dives into the Fish Tank. How you feeling today, man?
Feeling good. Just got done working out, so I'm ready to start my day.
He's ready. Wait, you're ready to start your day? So what was that? Like,
That's just getting it in.
That was work.
That's mandatory though. Yeah,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We're not worried about that.
Got
stuff.
it.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we
it.
have a lot to cover. It was fun doing some research on you. It's certainly been fun following your career thus far. But before we go any further, as I'm sitting here with my partner, and we talked, it's interesting actually, where this whole thing, Renzo's a little sly with this. I think he set us up for this question. Talk to me about Juice County.
Oh, Juice
Right?
County.
Because I got, like, for me, I've been here. I thought this was Juice County.
Hey, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Okay, well, what you got, Juice, going
Juice.
on?
I'm just
That's your
OJ. My
nickname,
nickname
OJ.
is
See?
Juice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, where I'm from is Orange County, but me and all my friends, we call it like Juice County, Orange Juice. So that's the juice, and like kind of adopted that, and it's kind of a little takeover going on out there now. So we just trying to keep promoting that, but basically just where I'm from, where all my best friends are from, and we all just doing different things. One of my best friends in the NFL now too, so that's also cool. So we just trying to represent Juice County well, man.
So why all the jumping around, and how did that affect you in your development as a player, or did it help you as a player?
I think in the long run it helped me, but when I was younger, moving around, I'm thinking all you think about is your friends. You don't really know what's really going on. But my parents were never together, so they were split. We were split times. I lived with my mom up till like 16, but I would go with my dad. But we were in San Clemente, and it just wasn't. We went from Long Beach to San Clemente, and that's where I did middle school, high school, and then until my sophomore year. One of my like best cousins, kind of like my brother, he died. So that was kind of like a traumatic experience, and I just think I was just going through like some rough times then, so I needed to just get a new little situation. I ended up moving in with my dad in Anaheim, and that's where I went to Servite High School, which was an all-men's Catholic school, so that was kind of like another switch up, which I wasn't really feeling, and I was already like in my head, like I had to figure shit out too, so. Oh, sorry.
You okay?
No,
My
you're in
bad,
the
my
Fish
bad.
Tank. No,
You're
it's
in the
okay
tank,
here.
so we're
Yeah,
good
let
in
that
the
slide.
My bad,
You're
yeah.
good.
Nah, but I had to figure some stuff out, only child, and just get my head right. So I think that Catholic school actually gave me structure and stuff, so that was cool, but just still young, I'm like, I don't like this. Like, I'm trying to get out of here. So, and I didn't play varsity till my senior year in high school, so I was still on JV all through those years. And
but was that because you were jumping around, or do you
I think
that
that
was,
and attitude, like, not bad attitude, but like just being the only child, kind of doing my own stuff, I kind
Yeah.
of talk back a little bit. So like,
to coaches?
not
to
To
everybody.
need everybody.
just like that's what I said. I had to figure some stuff out
Gotcha.
when I was younger. So I did that, and then I went to that private school. It didn't work out, and then I went to Buena Park, and I ended up playing my senior year. My dad came to coach there, so he was the OC. So that was cool, and then I met my best friends there, so that was also cool.
Well, talk about your dad a little bit. I mean, I know he's a
sweating.
quarterback guru, correct?
Yeah, no, he's definitely a quarterback guru.
Yeah.
Steve Calhoun.
Yeah,
He's based out of Anaheim, Orange County as well.
That's me.
Oh, my bad. I'm
No,
grabbing
that's good,
water.
that's good.
It's getting hot in here. But yeah, no, he's been coaching quarterbacks for like 20 years. Started his own company. He played in NFL Europe for a little bit. Played in Arena League, and now he's worked with like some notable guys on the offensive side, Keenan Allen, a bunch of the Chargers receivers. He's worked with Cam Newton a couple times. Just all over the world.
So why not quarterback for you?
I
he's
tried that.
he's
We
got it.
tried that. Yeah, like it's just like didn't really mesh together. Like getting coached by your dad and the same position didn't really go well. Like,
Oh, okay. So you.
I think I got his like attitude and all that stuff. So like just clashing heads didn't really work. So receiver was cool. It was like, all right, like I could just do that. I liked receiver too,
Right.
actually. That was my favorite position.
Damn right.
But I said I was too small and not fast enough, so I'm like, all right.
Wow, I just saw you walk
Wait a
in,
minute.
man. You look taller than me.
Yeah, hey,
man.
well, I'm just saying, that's what I'm saying. My hands are small. I know your hands
Well,
big
yeah,
as hell.
he's got those mitts
yeah,
on him,
I
man.
probably got the smallest hands on the team, so
All right,
it's bad. But yeah.
Understood.
That'll do it. When I hear that, right, and I hear the different things you had to go through in the different schools, and it starts to make me understand maybe how you ended up at UTEP, right? And so everybody's got a different path to how they get here. Some guys, I won't name names, some guys get recruited by every school in the country. They get legendary coaches handwriting letters to them to recruit them, and other guys are just chasing an opportunity. They're chasing an opportunity. So, but you got there, you made it happen, you did your thing, but as a team, I went and looked at that record.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, your last 2 years, y'all were like 1-23.
I won one game in my last 2 years in college.
1-23, and then you get to the league and drop the first 7.
Yeah.
Like, how do you stay focused?
I mean,
on a 1-30 run.
At that point, I mean, there was a lot of talk with my family and stuff because, yeah, like you said, it's hard to stay focused when you just, like, you think, like, all right, we're just going to go out here and lose. Like, man, that was the energy of the team that was giving off. So it was tough to get out there, but you just try to keep motivating everybody. And my dad, being a strong football-minded dude and just knowing he's always been hard on me, and he says, like, no matter what he do, like, if y'all losing by 50, whatever you put out there on tape is about to be seen by anybody. So you might as well go hard and now even stand out even more if y'all losing every game and you're still out there trying to win and go as hard as you can. So I think I took that into consideration and applied that really my senior year too. And then, yeah, like when we came here, it was like, oh, this is like everybody tripping. I'm like, this is nothing to me. Like, yeah, I'm used to this. Like, I can get it in with this.
When you got cut and they brought you back, what was the difference you think?
Oh, yeah, that was for sure. And that cut feeling, the craziest part is like they had on the last day of cuts, they caught like, it was like 11. I think the cutoff time was like 11:30 or something. Like I still didn't get a call. I was just sitting in my bed, like sitting there, and then I saw the number call and then got cut. And that like heart drop feeling, I was like, I don't ever want to feel this again. So I think that just helped me keep it pushing. And
let's do it.
Yeah.
Definitely do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
When they cut me, I didn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
Send my stuff to the house.
Yeah.
Well, it's my
man.
9th year, but
I was just like waiting for it. I was like, do you want me to go there? Or do you want to?
I still got cut.
After I did a
cut
2-time
that
MVP.
point.
When you get cut, you still gonna be like, hold on. Like, what's going on?
I guess it's whenever it is.
The
it
first
doesn't-
time I got cut, man.
Understood. Did you change your diet at that point?
No, I had the hell with it. I definitely stopped
Let it all
lifting
go to
weights.
hell. Where's the Whataburger up in it? That makes sense. So you just mentioned Josh Boyer. Is it accurate, and again, trying to do the research, but is it accurate that when you didn't get drafted on draft day, that the call you got was from Josh Boyer? Is he the person that actually called you?
Well, I called, like I was talking to my agent, yeah, and he was like, what team you want to sign with? Because I think, yeah, when you're undrafted, you can choose. And like another team was telling me they was going to draft me the whole time, and they didn't.
Right.
And then the Dolphins had told me straight up, like, this is what we're about to do. But like,
So you're saying the Dolphins didn't say, oh, we're going to draft you.
yeah,
They
like
said,
throughout
if
the
you're
process,
there,
they're like,
we want you.
like you, but like,
As a
yeah,
UFA.
just knowing, yeah, we like undrafted, but we feel like you can come here and make a name for yourself type stuff. So
And
that was one of the only teams that really like just kept it 100, and I like, that's what I mess with, like honesty and just truthfulness. So
Got you.
they did that, and then I talked to my agent. He's like, it'd be cool. So I called it, or I said, yeah, let's do it. And then
He's still your defensive coordinator, and so have the things that you guys spoke about in that initial conversation, you starting to see them come to fruition, and has that helped you guys build this bond to get to where you are now?
yeah, I definitely would say that. I think our bond is good. Definitely give a lot of credit to him and where I'm at today. He's helped me out tremendously, opened my eyes. That can be gone that second. Like everything, life is like that too. It's not really a lot of room for mistakes. So I think that's what I appreciate a lot, and just want to keep it going. I'm not there yet, obviously, so we just want to keep going and keep getting better every week, every year, every week. All that.
Cool.
Nick, the position you play was one of the absolute strengths on this team. I mean, the DBs, when you got a couple amazing DBs in X and Byron, X might be one of the best to ever play the position.
Right, no, for sure.
But I always tell guys that their job is way easier than what you have to do on the inside. The inside guy, you're really playing outside linebacker at times. You're playing Sam or Will. You might have to get your nose a little bloody, on making a tackle. Or you might have to come off the edge or the slot and blitz.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those guys got it easier compared to you, man. How was your relationship with those guys? You know, the guys on the outside, the prima donna DBs compared to the guy that's got to be in the slot doing the dirty work.
I think we got a great relationship. X
smiling.
and Byron. No, because it's funny. Like, we always joke around and stuff. Definitely, I mean, not this past year, but the year before, I wasn't saying nothing. But last year,
Yeah,
like third year, I'm like, okay, they saying a bunch of stuff. Like, I'm gonna say some stuff too. But I just been handling my stuff in there well because of them. Like, asking them for tips. And I mean, I watch X sometimes line up in the slot and he'll strap some stuff up, and I'm like, how you do that? Right. Or like Byron, like, how do you do that? Like, so I'll take what they do from the outside and try to apply it to my inside game because, I mean, they're some of the best, and obviously they're out there for a reason. So I try to just soak up as much game from them, and I think we all got a cool little brothership and like to joke around and mess around with each other, and I think that's why we're so happy for each other when we make plays out there.
That's what I was going to ask you, right? So, look, you watch him every week.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen film of the work this man did in there.
Sure.
And so what do you see
Yeah.
when he lines up? What, as a person whose job it was to try and beat this guy, what do you see when you see him?
I saw the same thing, technically sound, you know what I mean? Waiting for a guy to make his move instead of giving him an easy release. You always got to try to put your hands on people. Nick likes to put his hands on them too. Because you have to. You only got a limited window in there, you know, to put your hands on somebody. So redirect, you know what I mean, make them uncomfortable. One thing wide receivers, you know, about wide receivers is, you know, we hate getting touched.
Right.
Don't touch us at all, especially the line of scrimmage, man. It disrupts everything, man. So that's but kudos inside, man. Would you rather be, you know, blitzing quarterbacks? I know you don't want to, you know, tackle that running back. Would you rather be in coverage?
I'd definitely rather be in coverage,
Yeah.
but I like the physicality of the game, and I think I've adopted that more. So, I mean, I like blitzing, sacks. I ain't really sacked nothing in college, so
Yeah.
I got a sack every year now, so that's been
And
cool.
the pressures are
Yeah.
serious. I saw
Yeah.
that posted somewhere.
Yeah.
And, it had like 15. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I've been there, yeah.
Getting
But I need to get
after it.
better at it, of course, but
Right. You,
I like it, though.
Yeah.
It's
you
a
joke a little bit about the guys on the outside. Any funny stories, anything that
Oh,
you
yeah.
can tell us about them?
Just like when we talk, like for sacks example, like they'll be on me about, okay, like, dude, he done took off on me one play, but they didn't throw it, and they like, uh-oh, and I'm like, man, watch out, like, they'll come in there on a blitz, never blitz and miss, and I'll be like, hey, like, what is that? Like, hey, come on, bro, we gotta wrap that up. And so it's just little stuff like that. That's really funny.
that builds that bond,
Yeah,
though,
it
doesn't
does.
it?
No, for sure, yeah, no.
That looks good on that film. On film, are you talking during the game, or is that?
Oh, during the
film
game
later?
too, yeah, during
Yeah.
the game too. It's a little more locked in. It's not as much joking
Right,
around,
right.
but I mean, sometimes, like, if it's the right setting, we'll be on the sideline and joke about something. But like a good
The right
play,
setting
like
is in, we're winning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
well,
that's the right
something
setting.
like that, something like that.
Right.
But one of us make a play, we'll all joke around about it, like stuff like that. And I think that's what keeps the energy up in the game and try to keep going.
Yeah, and that group, that whole position group was like that. And so what that makes me think about, you talk about X and Byron, and now you're being coached by Sam Madison and Pat
Right.
Surtain. And I just listening to you, those same stories could have been told, you know, when we were here with those guys. I don't know how much time you've been able to spend with both of them up to this
Yeah.
point, but what has that been like to have two guys that come in with not only, you know, coaching, but the resume they had on the field?
No, I think that's one of the coolest parts about this year already. Just sitting in the meet, I sit next to Pat every day, so I just sit next to him, and then, I mean, he doesn't say nothing, but like, not like that. But I'll just be sitting, looking at him like, wow, this is great, Miami, great, and I'll just ask him little stuff, and it just feels cool to ask somebody that's actually played and like excelled at the position. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
ask him about that.
And in that slot too. I mean, he knows
yeah,
a
no,
lot
that's
about
what I'm.
that.
Yeah, that's why I was asking him stuff today. So I mean, I can't wait to really get to work. And I mean, from what they've already been telling us in these past 2 weeks, like, I can tell already my game's still gonna keep elevating. So
Them
I'm
boys
very
bring that-
excited.
They bring that street cred.
Yeah, and that's what I like. Yeah, I could definitely could relate. So I like that for sure.
That's awesome.
Nick, now anybody that knows you, they know that you don't wear the number 40. You wear the number 40.
40, yes, indeed.
Tell us
That's
about 40.
I kind of like E40, like 40 water, like how you be saying that. So like I kind of adopted that, and like my cousin Lolo, he kind of put me on that like E40 in that Yay area music. So I feel like
You
that.
got E40. You too young for the E40.
What you mean?
man.
Come on,
Come
no,
on,
we
man.
gotta respect the West Coast at all time. All the legends, Too Short, Mac Dre, all them. We know them. Yeah. So I think that just fits me too. Like 40, like not 40. Like,
Right.
nah, yeah, I gotta put some
Not
swag.
40.
Yeah, nah, I gotta put some swag.
I would
on it.
wear 40.
Yeah.
I think, too. Yeah, that's what I would wear.
Yeah.
Would be 40.
40. Yeah, like,
Not 40.
It ain't that funny.
and it makes the number cool. Like at first, like, oh, he wears 40, but now it's like, oh, yeah, it's different. Like 40. Like,
Is that the number they gave you?
yeah, that's the number I got, and I was
That's
like,
the
all
one
right.
I kind of inherited 81.
a-
I didn't ask for it.
Yeah,
Hey,
see?
but I'm happy to have a number.
And you
right?
kept it all through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the cool way to say 81?
81.
Hey,
Oh,
one,
okay,
yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, man.
I
What
should've
about if you could have went single digits? Would you have switched? Did you wear
Probably
single
would-
in college?
Yeah, I wore 24 in college.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
okay.
so, no single digit.
You know,
Couldn't
did.
do it?
Nah, I don't think I could. I was just happy to get an 80 number because remember when I came out, wide receivers had to wear 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, they had,
They had to wear 80
sure,
numbers,
yeah.
you know, and I wanted 84 because I was 24, but a
Yeah.
tight end had that.
Yeah, I gotta get
So when they
81.
threw an 80 number in my locker, I was just happy
You like,
about
hell
having an
yeah.
80 number, man.
Okay.
A lot of other dudes, you know, were wearing the teens until they make the squad, then they get an 80 number at the
Right.
end. Yeah. So,
Felt like
I
that
didn't know
was
that.
a little.
I hope it
In-
meant
in the
something.
totem
I
pole
hope
there.
it meant
Yeah,
something.
no,
Yeah,
I think it
Yeah.
might have. I think it might have meant something.
I got
So,
you.
what about? Let's talk about social media for a minute, because again, doing the research, I read the articles, and this. So let me go see what he's doing on Instagram or whatever. I could be just creating something out of nothing here, but the pictures that you're posting seem. There's a certain artistic flair to them, man. And I think some of it comes out in the clothes that you're wearing and images, but they just don't seem like straight up pictures that I took from my iPhone. I don't know if you got like a photographer or do you? Am I just imagining this?
Nah, you
or-
know, just sometimes. I mean, when we're out, like my friend Jalen, he knows he's really connected in California, so he knows everybody. So if we're doing something, he's the guy, not me, but he always got a camera dude around or something like that.
Oh, so there's like a professional photographer taking.
Well,
some
it's
of
not
these
really a
pictures.
professional. It's just a dude like that has a professional, like an expensive
Gotcha.
ass camera, but it'll be like the homie. So like,
Okay.
he'll just bring it and flick us up. So,
Gotcha.
But so it looks better though than.
No, you got to go see these dudes. It
Yeah.
looks like we're following around somebody who's like a musician or something,
Nah.
man. And
Right.
they're yeah, preparing a documentary. So
Yeah.
I was like, who's traveling with these cats?
Yeah, nah.
So all right, so I'm not crazy.
Nah, but I mean, you want to make it's your page. You want to make it look a little interesting. not
Okay,
just,
got
you
it.
know
So
Yeah, pages.
what I'm saying? He said,
Really think
yeah.
about- you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
wear
aging
number
me, aging
40,
me, man.
dude,
It's
so I-
aging me, man.
I really wasn't on it like that, but this past year I was like, I might as well.
Yeah.
Taking pictures and stuff. It's cool.
Absolutely.
It's fun though. Good memories. Yeah.
Yo, Nick, I don't usually talk about anybody's money or finances, man. You know, we always had the motto, you know, keep your hand out of my pocket. You keep your hands out of my pocket. But you did sign your second round, tender that the Dolphins placed on you. For one, I think that shows how much they value you. You know what I mean? But do you ever sit back and reflect on, where you started to where you are now? Considering, like we just talked about, 3 high schools, undrafted, no combine, no all-star games, getting cut, then finally getting a chance to play. From where you started to where you are now, man, you sit back and reflect on that?
No, for sure. I think the day of when I found out like that was happening, I was just like, wow, like I went from, like you said, just staying in my granny house, like 10 people in there, we all just vibing out, no one cares. Like when you're young, like you said, when you're young, you don't notice that stuff, and then you get older and it's like, wow, like my parents really did a lot for me. So that in order to get all this, or like, you know what I'm saying, to just be blessed with this and to give back, I think that's the biggest thing for me. It's like, now I can finally give them back, not just for the money they spend or like the time and all, like 21 years of raising me. Like, so stuff like that, I think that's the biggest
Your
thing.
family come out here with you?
No.
they're in Juice County.
You're still in
Juice County, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get right.
It took my mom a long time. My mom, see, Juice County is a lot different in Cleveland.
Yeah.
My mom was in Cleveland.
Oh,
when we
man.
come down here
Yes,
for a
I
while.
see
So,
it.
Mom,
Ready,
what
huh?
are you thinking? What are you thinking? You know what I mean?
Been waiting for this call.
Yeah, I feel that though.
No doubt.
That's
What
what's up.
What about, you talk about kind of paying back your family for all that they've done, and what about organizationally? Like, does it change the goals, or were those things already on the
The
table?
organization means the world to me. I mean, they kind of gave me my life, so that's how I feel like that. I owe them everything. Great people here, taking care of me. Took a young kid that didn't really know what was going on, fat. Like, got my mind right and really like helped me grow into a man with all the coaches here and players, and I just like, man, I don't, like, this is a big part of my life, and I'm gonna remember this forever, and I'm telling my kids about it. Like, so I feel like this is like one of the hugest milestones in my life, being a part of this organization. And it's cool to be in Miami because it's kind of similar to Cali Beach.
Right.
It's not a good with Cali.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What do you think about that? His Juice County versus.
I haven't been to Cali. I haven't been to very many Cali beaches. So
I feel like it's colder.
Yeah.
But I guess you like.
California the best, but Miami's second for sure.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Shots
Interesting. We'll have
He said shot fired.
Well, we're glad you're on this coast.
Damn right.
We've really enjoyed watching your development, and last year was a lot of fun. We got to do the post game last year and talked a lot about you. And
Yeah, we talked a lot about Nick. That was good stuff.
I
man.
appreciate that. That's love every time.
good stuff. And you had to move around. You had to fill in for some folks. Played a little safety.
Yeah, man, I never
Yeah.
played free safety in my life, so that was cool too. Like I said, every year something different.
Learning
so
and
I'm
growing.
just trying to keep growing, keep adding to the resume, and I could do it all, man.
Yeah.
Free safety, strong safety, nickel, corner.
And a fish
Yeah.
tank guest.
Yeah, and I think that's the important part
Yeah.
about it, man, is the Josh Boyer thing, but all you guys coming back, bigger and better things the next year.
Yeah, the chemistry.
We didn't talk a little bit about your young safeties on top of those corners.
Oh,
man.
right, man.
You guys,
Yeah.
five on that backside,
Yeah,
man.
Devon and Brandon.
Unbelievable.
Yes, sir. No, they ball.
Yeah, you're talking about you like going downhill. Those two guys.
Yeah, no, they do look different than me. Yeah, they really going downhill. Yeah, especially Brandon. Brandon love that.
Yeah, no
he be
doubt.
D-tackle sometimes in there. Yeah, he be getting it in.
No doubt. So, well, this was a lot of fun, man. It was good to
Well, I
get to know you.
appreciate you.
Again, I can't even say Fody, but it was fun to watch you out there, and now to get to know you, I think it'll be even more fun this year, man. So we're
Appreciate
excited
it.
to see what happens.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for diving in.
No, no problem. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Appreciate it.